Hi guys, and welcome back to Lasting Peace. I am going to take you right along my journey with me in an area where I struggle with finding peace in the topic we're going to discuss today. So I will pray for you, and you can pray for me that together we would find lasting peace in all areas of our life, including this one. I was recently interviewed by Ramsey Kota. I hope I'm saying that right. He is the founder and the editor of Believer Life, a publication that I am honored to write for, and this interview will be featured in the upcoming edition in December. I'll put a link to it beneath this video, but I also always put the publication as a downloadable file on my blog each time that it is released. One of his questions particularly intrigued me, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you. It's something God has been repeating to my heart over and over lately. I know he thinks, or he knows, that I'm a slow learner. The word is disconnect. Generally, that's a bad suggestion in therapist land or the world of treatment where I've spent so much time. You don't want to disconnect or disassociate from reality. But I mean it a different way here. Let me read Ramsey's question and my response to you to clarify what I'm talking about. His question was, tell us about your life now. How are you coping with anorexia and some of the other challenges mentioned in your book? And my book that he's referring to is Almost Nothing, From the Edge of Starvation and the Brink of Divorce, One Girl's God Gave Her Lasting Peace. Sooner rather than later, I hope to have some information for you as to when you'll be able to find that on the bookshelves. Here's my response. I think the best way to describe how I am learning to deal with things is detachment, or the other word, disconnect. That's a big, scary psychiatrist word, but I mean something different here. I'm learning to enjoy this very moment, today, to live right here, right now, and not wonder about how my choices affect tomorrow. As long as I'm listening to the Holy Spirit to be obedient to Him right now, then tomorrow will take care of itself. An example, I used to fret constantly over what workout I should do each day. Will this one be hard enough? Will this one that I feel okay eating later? Will this workout make me skinnier, stronger, etc.? What's the best thing to eat? Will I be fat tomorrow if I eat this? Will this one make me feel thin enough to wear those jeans? I need to disconnect my obedience to the Holy Spirit and the enjoyment of His gifts right now from whatever I fear about tomorrow. Another example, my husband and I move frequently as he's in the military, and I tend to wonder, should I really try to invest in this friendship here? Won't I just lose it? Should I really go to church here? Does anybody even care? Will they remember me when we move in a matter of months? Will it really matter when we leave in a year if I have done anything in this location, invested with any depth in relationships or projects, volunteer opportunities, whatever? Should I get a job here? Instead, I need to listen to God in this moment, enjoy the relationships that I have right now in this place, and not worry about what will happen to them in the future. Now, I'm not trying to deny that our actions have consequences. The consequences of disordered eating can be deadly. But the concept of disconnect flies in the face of control, which is such an important thing to someone like myself who dealt with an eating disorder. I want to control what my body looks like tomorrow by what I do today. I want to control how I feel tomorrow by the friendships that I make and invest in today, instead of worrying about the absolute value and importance of this moment. It's true that it said this is the only moment we really have, but this is such a hard thing for me to do, and it definitely robs our peace to be constantly worried about how today's choice is going to affect tomorrow. This knowledge, when I learn to walk in just this moment, just today, regardless of whether tonight's dinner makes me feel heavy tomorrow, regardless of whether when I finish this workout I'm going to feel like I totally kicked my own butt, regardless of how long it is until we move, if we move, or if this friendship dies when I leave, or whether it lasts forever, regardless, this is a fractional choice. Irrespective of my fear about tomorrow, I need to follow God and ask Him about my actions and enjoy His goodness in this moment, today, right now, and let Him take care of tomorrow. Jesus says in the Gospels Tomorrow will take care of itself, or it has enough worries of its own, depending on your translation. And it's true. So I don't need to start worrying about tomorrow today. I hope you will join me in praying for each other as we work to accomplish this. I know it's hard, and even people without eating disorders or other addictions, I believe, struggle with this all the time. It's a human complication because we honestly think we're in control of something, and honestly, we're not. Thanks for being here. I'll only see you a few more times before Christmas, but I will be back next Monday, and I pray that you have a very Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.